Psychology is all about studying the way people think. People don't realize it, but computational thinking can be significant when it comes to teaching this field of study. Computational thinking is a way of looking at an environment and solving problems. As psychology teaches, different people can have different ways of thinking, and this also applies to computational thinking. Wondering how to check computational thinking? In this activity, we will learn how to put one's own computational thinking capabilities to the test and measure how fast someone can perform analytical tasks. First, get two series of cards that each have a commonality. I wouldn't go with something too simple like a deck of poker cards, but something to where it should be a somewhat challenging problem. This could be cards that have letters disguised as shapes hidden in everyday objects in an environment that are part of the alphabet or letters that form a word or phrase. The point is to make sure that the cards have some kind of sequential pattern that needs to be solved. Now that you have the cards, shuffle them in random order so the pattern is much harder to find. Next, separate the classroom into two teams, one for each pattern, and have them circle around where you plan to lay out the cards. Then, drop down the cards and don't say anything to the teams about them. Tell the team that they can only have one person looking through the cards at a time for about 10 seconds. The rest of the team should remain silent while one person is looking, and they can only all talk when no one is in the middle. The goal is for them to figure out the pattern for themselves and work as a team to put it together. Once a team figures out the puzzle first, they win. This activity can be a great classroom activity that satisfies the state education standard of teaching psychology and implements computational thinking. This activity also teaches some of the fundamental computing concepts. It teaches decomposition by looking at the cards and analyzing what they could mean, pattern matching by finding the pattern in the activity, abstraction by figuring out what the pattern really means, and then working as a team to come up with a system to get the final result. We hope you enjoyed this activity and provide your students with an exciting way to think about how they can use computational thinking in the field you teach. If you'd like to learn more or know someone else who would like to implement computational thinking in the classroom, visit CodeNC.org.